Well, Hellfire, it is Rock the Riff, and I am diving back into some more Metalhead Envies. And we are coming up to the infamous or famous, whatever the hell you want to describe it. A lot of people have been wanting to see my reaction to 20s, but, and if I can make any sense, I got to go through Dominion, let it bleed into 20s and everything. I can say though, so far I'm really enjoying this album. I think Kassarion is the only one that hasn't like super clicked with me. But other than that, I'm really digging this record. The last track, Watcher in the Sky, that was a badass track. But let's dive on into Dominion. Horn for the four horsemen of apocalypse. Is that even a horn? I'm assuming it's something done with a synth or a keyboard or whatever. Sounds cool though. Like a tuba. I don't know much about wind instruments, brass instruments. Could an organ do all this? Okay.
Easy Wheels started as my college project, and we now sell our wheel covers all around the world.
That's cool. Wheel covers. Okay. I already like this. Let's I was so like y'all, I have to be honest, everybody in the comments, y'all have got me so curious about this. Everybody has talked about 20s and they told me that I'm either gonna love it or hate it. But I like this whole orchestral thing right here. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm so curious now as to why people were saying I wasn't going to dig this. Or I don't know, like if this wasn't going to be up my alley. This is so cool. Like, kind of gives me, there's another band. I've heard a few tracks of theirs that I really dig. It was more upbeat, orchestral kind of things. I don't know why I'm just thinking of it's a Diablo Swing Orchestra. But that was a that was cool. That was a nice. I want to back up and hear that come in again. Hell yeah.
It is time. You're the next in the chain of command. Apparition. Direct the course of collision. Suspicion. For the wreck to come to fruition. In the 20s.
Oh, excuse me. Hell yeah. I'm already really digging this because it's funny. I like musicals. I've actually I've always wanted to do a musical. Like I wish really an idea my band and we are me and my band had was for our second album. We really wanted to do like a full on musical for it, but of course that cost so much money. But basically, like we kind of wanted to do the whole an idea of a central character going through all these stages, and our album's music would be the different stages and everything. Not maybe not as much of a musical in the sense of like Rent and Cats or whatever. Like some of those I can't really jive with. I've mentioned it before. There's one. It's called Repo the Genetic Opera. There's parts of that I really 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 dig. There's some that's a little too flamboyant for myself, but there's one song in particular from Repo Genetic Opera that I always like. My brother laughs at me for it, but it's like I can't remember. I think it's called Chase the Morning. But I just like, I don't know why I always liked it when that blind lady in it's like, Shiloh, is that you, Shiloh? Like that whole song for me was really really badass. But this is fucking cool. Back to Ghost. This is really, really cool and interesting so far.
Suspicion. For the wreck to come to fruition. In the 20s. We'll be singing in a rain of pennies. In the 20s. We'll be soaring
I like
in the
that.
skies of bevies. In the 20s. We'll be smooching at the feet of the ruler. In the 20s. We'll be grinding in the pile of
Hell yeah. I love that chorus. In the 20s, 20s. This is fucking slick. And the more I get into this album, the more this everything musically is so good. Like daggone, I'll be honest, I wish some of the older records had the production value that this record does. I get it. Ghost has gotten bigger and bigger and bigger, so more money's able to make sure the album just sounds fantastic. But this is, yeah, this is especially in 2023. Like you kind of get spoiled. I think all of us get a little spoiled in the fact that making music and the production value of most music in general nowadays has just it's gone up so much. Even like people like myself, I don't know, we get put into a category of like bedroom musicians, and even a bedroom musician with the right knowledge and the right plugins and stuff can make some stuff that sounds just like a $60,000 record. But yeah, this is fantastic. Like I'm kind of bummed at the fact that I have to pause and well, I'm not bummed at it. I mean, I can't let me rephrase this. I can't wait to be able to listen to Dominion in 20s without interruption at all. But yeah, I can go ahead and safely say that I dig 20s.
Listen up, you motherfuckers. Those Ivy League dopes, they wanna mock us. Tell them all, this is war.
Fuck yeah. Hold on, man. Tobias just went hard to paint. Listen up, you motherfuckers.
Listen up, you motherfuckers. Those Ivy League dopes, they wanna mock us. Tell them all, this is war. And not fighting a war, it's for suckers. Assassinate. Gather the tools to disintegrate. Hate. Reaping the seeds as a reprobate. I'm number one, you number two. You got a lot of God's work to do. In the 20s, we'll be singing in a rain of pennies. In the 20s, we'll be soaring in the skies of babies. In the 20s, we'll be taking no shit from the shulahs. In the 20s, we'll be grabbing them all by the hoo-ha. In the 20s, we'll be dancing in the fields of freedom. In the 20s, we'll be crushing the laws 'cause we don't need them. In the 20s, all the way to the 30s.
This is the best song on this record. Like, I'm kind of curious. Some of the comments I got, I guess, I don't know. Of course, everybody that's repeat viewing me and coming back, hanging out on the channel, they're getting to know me. But like this is the perfect example of music that I really enjoy. Like it's still catchy, but it's off the wall and proggy enough for me personally. It's like my own band, and I know I talk about them a lot, but this is the type of song we like to write as well. This is what we want to have pleasantly surprise people. And it's like we just did a gig this past Saturday, and in our case, anytime we ever play live, and I don't want to sound like cocky or whatever, but in our case, anytime we play live, people are always like, what crowds we can get there. Unfortunately, this last gig, we didn't go on stage till like 12:45 in the morning. And so the crowd had kind of dissipated. There was a few people still left there, but they were like, I guess, in our case, when we get done playing our set list, we don't never really have anybody come up and be like, y'all suck, or y'all are terrible. It's always nothing but compliments. And then our favorite thing is people are like, daggone, y'all do a lot of cool different things. And like it's hard, I don't know. We call ourselves instrumental prog metal, but we play as much different stuff as we can. I mean, basically what I'm trying to say is like the vibe from 20s is what I always want for my own music as well. Like I want it to be surprising and people to be just like how y'all built this up in the comments before I got to this song. Like I really was like, I had no clue what I was going into for 20s. And so it's just fantastic. This song is fucking fantastic. I just wish it wasn't this short. Oh my gosh. This song could do for another 2 minutes of this theatric build up. I bet you this has got to be cool as hell to watch live too. I enjoy this so fucking much.
Jason on a trip
Damn it.
5 years ago.
Chris was one of the best climbers in the world. I loved everything about
Ooh. About started it. Well, I want to hear this whole motherfucker line again.
Listen up, you motherfuckers. Those Ivy League dopes, they wanna mock us. Tell them all, this is war, and not fighting a war, it's for suckers.
So listen up, you motherfuckers. And what do he say? The Ivy Leaguers want to fuck us? What?
Those Ivy League dopes, they wanna mock us.
Muck us. Those Ivy League dopes, they want to muck us.
Fuck us. Those Ivy League dopes, they wanna mock us. Tell them all, this is war, and not fighting a war, it's for suckers.
And this is war, and I'm fighting a war for these suckers.
War, and not fighting a war, it's for suckers.
And I'm fighting a war is for suckers. Yeah. Fucking A. 20s is so good. Oh my gosh, this song is so good. Really, Dominion should have just been part of 20s. That should have been one whole track. I don't understand why. I don't know. Personally, I don't think Dominion has enough going on for it to be like kind of its own interlude. To me, it sounds like it would have been perfect just to actually be part of 20s. I'm curious though. It's like my band, we do interludes, but we do like full on. Basically, anything under 2 minutes that we write, we consider, and we can't get it to fit into an actual full song. We're like, oh, that could be an interlude. That's kind of the way we go about writing that. I'm curious how Tobias treats that. But if I had to make the one argument out of these two songs, I would say just make them into one. Make them into 120s. But yeah, the guitar riff for this is fucking sick nasty. The drums, some of the heaviest drums I've heard from Ghost. A lot of double kick, and I'm a big fan of double kick. Yeah. See, I love that. That's actually a trick myself and my drummer we're trying to master right now for a track we're writing, is that whole you're up to tempo and speed of one section and then you slow down like that. We call it a car bomb effect because there's a band, if you haven't heard them, called Car Bomb. They are the kings of chugging along and then shaking it and slowing it down like that. Like just perfectly, their tempo changes are ridiculous. And so it's ironic that I have made it to 20s while I personally am working on a song that wants to use that kind of little technique right there. About the same tempo as well. Yeah. That's really slick. I'm about to send this to my drummer and be like, yo, like, great minds think alike. Because that's pretty cool. Probably one of my favorite choruses. I like the whole 20s, or whatever the fucking choir is doing. I can't imitate it for shit. Yeah.
Tell them all, it is time. You're the next in the chain of command. Apparition. Direct the course for collision. Suspicion. For the act to come to fruition. In the 20s, we'll be singing in a rain of pennies. In the 20s, we'll be soaring in the skies.
Oh my God, this song is so good. Holy shit, this song is so good. This might take my top Ghost song. Like right now, Call Me Little Sunshine has been my favorite, and I've been just listening to it like crazy. But 20s might take it. I haven't heard Griffwood yet, and that was another one that a lot of people are like, yo, you're gonna love that song. But it's funny because it's so I felt like so many people were telling me that I wasn't gonna like 20s. But yeah, this is fucking perfect.
Listen up, you motherfuckers. Those Ivy League dopes, they wanna mock us. Tell them all, this is war, and not fighting a war, it's for suckers.
That is so good. I am digging. I don't know. I don't know which Papa is doing this, but I like this Papa. And then, in realistic terms, I like hearing Tobias Forge break away from his beautiful melodies and popish vocals. It's like Mummy Dust. I love that song too. That's my top three for sure. Mummy Dust. And now, damn, if I had to pick three off the top of my head that I'm like, yo, Ghost is the shit because of Call Me Little Sunshine, 20s, and Mummy Dust. He is fighting for that top three spot too, though. They're just so fucking good. All right, so listen up, you motherfuckers. If this is your first time to my channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me some pros and cons. I am trying to get better at doing YouTube every day. Somebody commented, said I didn't give horns on Watcher in the Sky. I thought I did. So Watcher in the Sky to me is a 9-horn track. I really, 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 really love that song. The only reason why I didn't give that song 10 horns is because I wish it would have had a guitar solo at the ass end before it went into that outro. If it had a badass guitar solo, that would be a 10-horn track for me. I can say though, 20s is a 10-horn fucking track. There is no element about this song that I would change or do different, and I like it from beginning to end. The only thing like I said before, I could say is make Dominion and 20s into one song. I think that would have been a really cool build up to this later section and getting into the nitty gritty that it does. But yeah, I'm super excited for the next one, and I hope everybody is having as much a good time watching me fucking pine over this band as much as I am having fun diving into their discography and everything. I don't want it to end. But I haven't watched anything, but I did see that there's a lot of chapters. And so we'll test out the first chapter and see if I can actually post that as like a review reaction thing and go from there. But yeah, so stay positive, stay rocking, and I will catch y'all in the next one.